Hi, my name's Vicky Jamison from Better Body, Beauty and Wellness, and I'd like to talk today about my Thrive Through Menopause program. Okay, so what this is it's a holistic approach to how hormones impact our body. So I'm bringing together all the knowledge that I have had over the last 29 years in both the beauty and the wellness industry, marrying the two together and helping you to understand both the science very simply and also how your systems interact together, particularly with the nervous system, which is impacted by stress, your digestive system, which is obviously how you absorb nutrients and how we create energy, and your hormonal system or your endocrine system, and all the different hormones that come into play as you age normally and get older, and how you can manage this in a very balanced, calm way, as opposed to an up and down roller coaster that is quite often the case today. So as you know, menopause is a normal part of our hormonal changes. So what isn't normal is the excessive symptoms that we're experiencing today, led a lot from lifestyle choices and the way that we've lived our busy lives. So this program is designed to take you through an educational on how to change up some of those lifestyle choices so that your symptoms are less severe and you can transition and have a nice calm, grounded energy as you move through your 40s and into your 50s with less stress and a more proactive approach. So how do you know your hormones are changing? Well, you may be experiencing a number of things and not be linking them directly to hormonal changes. And so the first thing to know is you're not alone. This is normal, but the relationship between the extremity of that symptom may be something as simple as a food choice or not a food choice or caffeine and also breathing. So some of these Eastern philosophy methods that are going to marry up with Western philosophies and how we live our life and how we need to move forward in today's world are going to come into play in this course. So some of the symptoms you may be experiencing are sleep disturbances, particularly if you're waking at around 3 to 5 in the morning and can't get back to sleep. Perhaps your mind is overactive. You may be waking with hot flushes, and you may also be getting heat through the day. So one of the common things I hear from a lot of women is that they're having memory fade and brain fog. So this is meaning that they have the ability, or they're having the ability to forget in presentations, which is key to what they're doing in their work environment. So having some strategies around that, so that's not your norm, is really key. Some of the other symptoms that you may be experiencing are unexplained weight gain. So this is in particular around the mid area, which is liver based, or particularly around that hormonal reproductive area around your belly. And there are different areas in your body that you can hold tension or put on weight depending on stress, as in higher cortisol, liver health, and gut health. So having a healthy gut can definitely impact how your hormones respond, and that then impacts how we feel. So your gut health, as you're probably aware, is related to some essential hormones that we need, like serotonin, and we are learning more and more about that gut-brain barrier, what goes through, and how we can eat differently and absorb nutrients so that serotonin is produced more efficiently, and so we have the feel-good feelings in our brain that keeps us going throughout the day. That also suppresses a lot of the other impacts of hormonal disturbances that we're getting that can create a lot of symptoms like hot flushes, like brain fog, and especially weight gain. So the other thing that you may be experiencing as you get older, and you think it's just age, but it will be your hormones changing around, is thinning, sagging skin. You may also find that your skin is drying out, and not just on your face, but in other parts of your body. So as estrogen depletes, we have a thinning effect of all our connective tissue. So we see it on the face. And I'm going to show you in the course how you can see what's happening on your face. There are different zones on your face that help you know what's happening on the inside of your body so you can support it better. As well as that's then linked to an emotional response. So if we know how our emotions are triggering us physically, we can also support that. So there's a number of different strategies that you'll be given, and while they may not be appropriate for right now for what you're experiencing, they will actually help you transition this 10-year period at the times that you need it. So this is a get the information, keep it on hand, and just pull it back up when it's relevant or when you're getting those symptoms. You can go back in, see what's the solution and what solutions are available if one thing doesn't work, because everyone's body is different. So this is also allowing you to find out how your body works, the anatomy and physiology behind it, but how everything works together from an emotional side, from a mental side, as far as neurochemicals go, but also how it makes you feel and how you want to feel, starting with the end in mind and coming back to what needs to be fixed first, or what's the core issue that we can solve to flip that over for you. Okay, so how this is released and how you'll learn this information is every week for 5 weeks, you will get a module released in video form. And there will be some PDFs that go alongside that, so you can just download and keep it as a checklist or a tick list just to keep on hand. So every week that will be released over 5 weeks. There's a Facebook group where there is support, both by the community and by myself. I will be coming in to answer questions if you're getting stuck or have a deeper thought around a symptom or an idea or a concept that I've given that you're not quite sure about. We can then dive into that a little bit deeper in the Facebook group. I'll be doing a once a week live Q&A. And so that's when everyone on the course comes on and I can answer any of your questions, and there'll be a bit of a structure around that. So you get me personally one-on-one, or not one-on-one, but in a group setting every week as you're moving through that content. In the beginning of the course, you do get a one-on-one with me over Zoom, and we go through your specific symptoms, what's happening for you in your life and how that's impacting the way that you are and where you're at. And then your specific plan on how you're going to move forward. We also do that at the end of the 5 weeks so that you have a plan from what you've achieved to how you want to move forward. So that might be great, I'm fixed and everything's smooth, and there may be just a few simple strategies to keep in place. Or it may be, right, you're at this step A, you need to get to B, C, and D, and this is how you're going to do it, and I'll give you a structure around that. So that is also a more personalized approach at the end once you've achieved some of those results. And that's going to look different for everyone.